Hi, this is Too Fast here. Now, some of you might have some items around the home that you have thought about selling on eBay, but wasn't sure on how to do that. And I thought about doing this video to show you a step-by-step and how easy it is to put that item on eBay, auction it off, and hopefully in the process you'll make some money. So let's get started. To get started, I'm on ebay.com website right now. Now, if you're new to eBay, you do need to sign up for a new account. If you have an account already, go ahead and sign in to My eBay, and on the top right hand corner you see this My eBay. Click on that and then it'll ask you to sign in or log into the account. The other thing you'll need is to also sign up for a PayPal account. Almost all the transactions, the money transactions that you deal with on eBay goes through PayPal. It's a very smooth and easy process. The PayPal will be linked to your bank account so that you can transfer money in and out of PayPal very easily. It's very important that you understand the fees that eBay will charge you. If you are buying something off eBay, the buyer does not need to pay any fees at all. However, if you're going to be selling an item on eBay, there are two main fees that they'll charge you. Now, this page you're looking at, you can Google it. It's very easy to find. Just Google eBay fees and you'll find a page like this. Now, on this page, you'll find two different types of basic fees. One of them is called the insertion fee. This insertion fee is basically what they'll charge you to list the item on eBay. Regardless if it sells or not, they will charge you for that fee. Now, the fee for this is not that high. Usually starts at about 35 cents per auction. And then depending on what options you add, like say if you want to add buy it now, then the options will add more cost to the insertion fee. The other fee that you need to understand is the final value fee. The final value fee is going to be charged when the item sells. Now, if it does not sell, then there is no final value fee. The fee for this is going to be 10% of the total sale. So that's the item itself plus the shipping charge. And that's a total. Again, 10% of the total selling price. One last fee that you also have to pay is if you're going to be using PayPal, there is also a fee for the transaction. And you can Google that information and find out how much it is. I believe it's about 3% of the transaction. That's how much they'll charge you. Now that you're ready to sell something on eBay, what I recommend is to get onto ebay.com website and do a quick search for the item you're selling. So for example, I'm planning to sell a children's gaming device called the Leapster Explore. And you want to have a look at what are the prices that other people are selling this item at. Because remember, regardless you sell the item or not, they will charge you an insertion fee. So let's say the item is going for around say $10 to $20, and if you list your item at $50 or $60, then obviously the chance of you selling your item is going to be very, very slim. So do take the time to do a quick research on the exact item that you have and find out what is the fair market value for the item that you want to sell. The next thing is to take a lot of good photos of the item you're selling on eBay. And this step is very important because presentation is everything. I notice a lot of people who sell stuff on eBay, they take a blurry picture or just one picture and expect people to be very impressed with what they're going to be getting. Now, every time I sell something on eBay, I organize all the items. If it comes with the original box, I show them that it does come with it. Also any accessories that come with it. And as you can see, I have my DSLR camera, and that's what I'll be using to take some very clear and detailed pictures. And I've just simply placed everything in a room here. Actually, it's my kids' playroom, and placed it on the carpet surface here because it's a nice clear background. And then I will take some close-up pictures of the actual device. If it's an electronic device, power it on, take pictures of it, show people that it is functioning, show people that the LCD screen is not broken. So these are all the little things that you can do to make sure that your auction listing is going to be better than the other guys that's trying to sell the same item. After taking your photos and uploading it to your computer, Now we'll get onto eBay.com website here and click on the sell button here to begin listing our auction item. This is a new screen they've added. As you can see, there are two options. You can sell it by myself or sell it for me. I'm going to do sell it myself. Click on that. In this box here, go ahead and enter the description or the model number or name of your item that you want to sell. And then it will search for the categories that this device fall under. And for me, this is going to be an educational electronic learning toy learning system. Select that and click continue. Here in the title box, enter a title that people will see when they search for your item. Below that is subtitle. Now I'm not going to be using that because that's an extra 50 cents for the insertion fee. Below that is condition. Select new or used. You can add additional information for the condition of the unit. Below that is add photos. Click on that. And now you can select different photos to upload to eBay. You can select up to a maximum of 12 photos. Once the pictures are uploaded, you can actually move each of these pictures to different spots right here, and that will be the order that the people will see these pictures when they scroll through one by one. The very first picture that you see on the left side can be used as a thumbnail picture for your auction. So here I'm going to be using this picture right here and moving it over here, and I'm going to delete this one here. Now you can click on finish, and these are the pictures that will be shown in your eBay listing. Now right below the pictures you'll see this gallery plus 35 cents. Click on that and they'll display a large photo in your auction, and it'll be using the first photo that you see on the left side right here. Scroll down and there's some information you can enter for the specific item. You don't have to enter this section, so let's keep on going. Here in the details section, typically I'll enter the details of the item in this section. Also the condition, if there are some things that the buyer need to know, such as if there are scratches on the unit, or if there are damages to the unit, or if there's something that is not working. You really want to be honest in this section because you don't want to sell an item only to have that person later on dispute it with eBay and want a refund. And also if you have any requirements for shipping or payment, also you enter into this details section. So I've just finished typing in the details of the item. Now we'll scroll down to the pricing section. So if you want to, you can start off your auction at a very low price to attract more people. But if there's a minimum price you want to sell it at, then you may want to list that as the minimum price that you want to start the auction at. So for this item, I'm going to say $16. And if you want to, you can also do a buy it now price. Again, it would cost you additional fees to do that. Then you can choose the duration of the auction: 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, or even 10 days. I'm going to choose 5 days for this one. The next section is the shipping. Here you can select either a flat rate or you can choose to calculate depending on the buyer location. I'll be using flat rate. Also here, the service, you can select USPS or FedEx, whichever you want to use. Now if it's flat rate, you can actually specify how much you want to charge for the flat rate shipping. I'll leave this at $9. Down here, there's a section here called Create Edit Exclusion List. You want to click on this. The exclude shipping locations will allow you to select which country that you do not ship the item to. And if you want to mainly ship only the item to, say, Canada and US, here you can select all the location that you don't want to ship to, and then those people located in those places will not be allowed to bid on your item. Once you select all the items that you want to exclude, then click on Apply. Now you see the excluded shipping locations, and below that the package details. You don't need to enter this if you're doing a flat rate shipping. Scroll down. So near the bottom of the page you'll see the fees that eBay will charge you. This is the insertion fee. When you're ready, go ahead and click on Continue. This next page will give you a summary of all the charges. Gallery Plus is 35 cents, no subtitle, no bold title, so the total is going to be 35 cents. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see a checkbox here for automatically relist this item up to 2 times if it doesn't sell. So for this one insertion fee, if the item does not sell the first time, you can set it to relist it automatically, and it will allow you to have a maximum of 3 listing for this one item. Now you can also manually relist the item at whatever time you want to, so it's up to you if you want to check this, but you don't have to. I'll go ahead and click on the List Your Item. Here you see the message, congratulations, your item has been listed, and here's the item that will be shown on eBay. To check the status of the items you're selling, go to My eBay, scroll down to the Active Selling section, and if you want to know how many people have looked at your auction and if there are any bids on it, then you want to pay attention to the numbers on the right side here. So for example, this 113 tells me that there are 113 people that have looked at the item, and 9 people have saved it in their watch list. This 5 here is the actual number of bids on this item, and the highest bid so far is $26, and time left, I have 13 minutes left. This item has been listed for about 7 days, and after 13 minutes from now, then the auction will end. Whereas if you look at the next one here, 55 people have looked at it, 4 people saved it in their watch list, I have no bids on it, and there's 53 minutes left on the auction. After the auction ends, and if the items did sell, you can look at it by going to My eBay and go to the Sold section here. As you can see, I have several items listed telling me that they're sold. Now the highest bidder or the winning bidder will get an email letting them know that they need to pay for the item. If you want, you can also click on the Send Invoice button right here on the right, and that'll send them an email reminding them that they need to pay for the item. Once the item is paid, you'll see this button here that tells you to print the shipping label. And also you'll notice that there's a $sign that's in bold that tells you that the item has been paid. But of course, if you want to double check, you can always log into your PayPal account and make sure you see the balance. When you're ready to ship the item, click on the Print Shipping Label. It takes you to the eBay Purchase and Print USPS postage page. Here you'll need to enter the weight and the dimension of the box and select the service that you want to ship this out on. On the left side of the screen, this is the ship to and the ship from address, and it's auto-populated. Now I'm not showing you because of privacy reasons, but next thing is to select the service you want right here. You can click on the drop-down menu to select different services you want, or if you want, you can click on the Compare Delivery Services. But before you click on that, you want to enter the weight of that box and the item you're shipping. Once you enter that, then go ahead and click on the Compare Delivery Services. On this page, it'll give you a comparison of all the different services available and the cost for each one of them. Now, you don't want to just pick the cheapest one, because depending on the weight and the size of the box that you're shipping, some of these services might not apply to you. So for example, the box I'm shipping, I can use Priority Mail medium flat rate box, or the Priority Mail large flat rate box, or the Priority Mail package 1 to 3 days, or the Parcel Select 2 to 9 days package. Now anything that says flat rate box here on the left, these will be shipped in the USPS flat rate box that they have at the post office. So you don't want to use your own box. You can just pick up these free boxes available at your local postal office, and then these are the costs, which is flat rate costs for these items. If you want to use your own box, then you can select one of these, either Priority Mail or Parcel Select. So if you want to know if your box meets the criteria they set for each of these services, As you can see here, there's a description here for priority mail, 1 to 3 days package. Now that's a criteria for this priority mail, 1 to 3 days package. Every one of these service will have different dimensions and weight limit, so you want to check that before you select that service. Once you've chosen the service you want, at the bottom right hand corner, click on a save. Here you see the postage cost displayed over here. I do recommend you going through the eBay USPS page to print and purchase your postage, because if you look on the right side, you see there's an eBay discount for buying the postage online, and I'm saving $3.59. If you were to walk into USPS postal office, you'll be paying $14.25. But because I'm doing this online via the eBay website, I only pay $10.66. Before you purchase the postage, there are a couple of options you can select. You can add the signature confirmation, you can add insurance. So there are a couple of options you can add here. But for me, I just typically stick with the tracking information, which is free. And then I'll go ahead and click on the purchase postage right here. After you've purchased the postage, the next thing you need to do is print the label. So right here, there's a button here for you to print the label. After the auction ends and you've sold the item, carefully box it up so that it doesn't get damaged during shipping. Now, if you're going to be using USPS flat rate shipping, you can pick up the free boxes from the post office, put it in here, put in the bubble wrap or popcorn, whatever you have to protect the item. Here I have the label printed, and here's my box. Now, this is just printed on a regular piece of paper. You can buy special labels that you print on and then you just stick it on. But for me, I just print it on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I'll cut out this shipping label and tape it onto the box. One thing I want to mention is that if you're going to be printing this at home, is to use a laser printer, because with inkjet printer, if the label gets wet, the lettering and all the printout is going to start smearing. So that's one recommendation I really want to emphasize, is to make sure that you have good printout on the label so that it gets to your destination without any problem. I've placed the label onto the box, and what you want to do is place packing tape around the 4 edges of that label, but USPS don't recommend you to tape over any of the barcode, so their scanners don't have any problem scanning it. Now the only thing you need to do is drop this off at your USPS postal office and get it shipped out. I hope this video was helpful for those people who want to sell some stuff on eBay and make some extra money. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you like the video, please subscribe. Thank you.